Hey guys, my name is Helium Lemon 15. It's January 20th, and this is Pajama Sam 2 Thunder and Lightning on So Fighting, Episode 3. This is one of my favorite rooms in the game. This is where the trash can says that line about Baltimore. So I'm just gonna enjoy that because that's my favorite part of the game, for obvious reasons, which I've already talked about. Fixing the sink, fixing the sink. Makes a fun sound. I love how this...
Actually, Baltimore is one of my favorite cities.
Baltimore is one of my favorite cities.
Lucille, I love you, gal.
Lucille,
Where you been?
I love you, gal. Where you been?
One of these days, we trash cans are gonna unionize.
One of these days,
One of these days.
we trash cans are gonna unionize.
Hey, aren't you the Y pipe?
Yes,
Why do you
why?
ask?
I thought so. I've been looking for you.
I love the
You
clouds
have?
in the background.
Why?
I'm looking for all the important pieces to the weather machine.
He's the Y pipe.
Really? Why?
And he
So
always
I
says
can
why,
put you
oh
all
my
back
goodness.
and fix the machines.
Why would you want to do that?
Because all the weather everywhere is going crazy, and thunder and lightning are in trouble, and it's sort of my fault.
What did you do to cause all of that?
Never mind that now. It's not important. You've got to come with me.
I'd love to, but I can't get out of this vending machine by myself. Think you could help me out?
Pajama Sam never abandons someone who needs help.
Thanks, that's good to know.
Okay, there's one of the machine parts that we need to find. He's stuck in a vending machine.
Stories I could tell you. Oh boy.
The stories I could tell you.
La,
This napkin dispenser is a little elevator. I love the 50s diner theme of this place, like with the checkerboard floor. It's one of my favorite themes. Just in general, 50s diner is always so freaking cool.
This is one of those openers that works on cans.
Here's a can opener, but it only stays in this place.
Just like it at home.
God, my thumb is stinging right now. Okay, so I got this big bottle of Aquafina water from the deli to try and stay hydrated, and I was trying to screw off the bottle cap, and I got this big blister on my thumb, and the skin started peeling off. And that was fine because that was an hour or two ago, but God, I just went to wash my hands. Well, it wasn't an hour or two ago because I only got out of bed 3 hours ago. It's 1 p.m. I don't think I managed to get out of my bed until 10. So make of that what you will. I mean, I was talking to my girlfriend until 2 last night,
It's occupied.
which is wonderful. I'm so lucky that I have a person that just makes me so happy.
Ah,
Anyway, this stapler is one of my favorite characters in the game.
Who sent you? I'm working very hard. You'd be amazed what a
His
difficult
buck
job
teeth
it
are
is being
kind
in
of
charge
cute.
of all the supplies.
His stutter is kind of
Oh,
cute.
sure it is.
George, someone sent you over here to check up on
Oh,
me.
that
didn't
animation
he?
looks
He
so
thought
good.
He'd catch me not doing my job so he can get that big promotion, right?
That big promotion,
No, nobody
right?
sent me over here.
Nobody?
Nobody?
Really?
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 Well, that's a relief.
Well, that's a relief. Again, not me practicing to be a voice
Can I
actor
have a
someday.
red ballpoint pen?
My girlfriend and I have
No.
talked about this. Both of us kind of have
Only-
this dream about oh man, wouldn't it be great to be a voice actor someday? I mean, I'm not sure my voice is that special, that nice to listen to, and I'm not sure my impressions are actually that good. But, I have passion, I have inflection, I can deliver speeches, I don't know, I have a big vocabulary, I can use my imagination.
Oh, those are old typewriter ribbons.
I can do some accents. I mean, I have a good ear for mimicry, but accents take a lot of practice, and I'm not sure my accents are up to snuff.
Can
I
I
mean,
have a piece of paper?
No. the
it
paper's
sometimes
going to be
fascinates me that there are so many movies with
Employee
actors
of the
playing
month. Can I have one
American
of these?
characters,
Absolutely. Take
and
it.
they have no accent at all, and then you see an
That was
interview with
cute.
them and
Well,
they're
Can you
British.
keep a secret?
Sure.
I accidentally ordered 1,000 of those when I was only supposed to get a dozen.
Whoops.
I'm trying to get rid of them before anyone notices. Take a few more.
Thanks, but I think I really only want one.
Oh, all right.
Not to change the subject, but sometimes it's really fun for me to go back and watch my old
Can I have a
videos.
number 2 pencil?
No, I have to keep those in case I have to take a test.
Oh, you can hear me. I accidentally breathed on the recording because I thought that was a funny
Despite
line.
what other people might say, I'm taking very good care of the supplies. I never give any out, so we always have enough.
I guess that's
I
good.
feel like that
It
all the
certainly
time. Secretly, it's like, despite what people might think, I'm doing my best. Despite how it might seem that I'm a lackadaisical student, I am doing my best. I'm going a little crazy. It's been an interesting year because I've never lived on my own in another city before, so it's going.
Personnel manager.
It's
Glad to see
going
you could get
somewhere.
here so quickly.
No problem.
Again, I like how there's a stapler character and a staple remover character. This is George Someone. He certainly looks like a George Someone. No, not really. And then I was like, why is there a wooden spoon flying? And then there's like an egg beater also, or a whisk, whatever you call it. And there's a lot of cute origami. But yeah, I was like watching Mutated Muter's Invasion, and I was like quoting BoJack Horseman, and I was quoting this stupid song,
It's
like
blank. I must be non-photo blue.
I was quoting Pink Gorilla by White Fence, which is
You
like
look
this
like
kind
you're
of like
thinking about
punky
something.
song
You're
that
right.
was in the
I'm trying to
soundtrack of
figure out
Freedom
what keeps
Finger.
clouds up in the air. Maybe it's a thread.
What do you mean?
The clouds. Maybe they
Spatula.
hang them up with thread.
Then what's the thread hanging from?
Good point.
Another whisk.
Mr. Someone, I have an idea about the clouds.
Yeah? What's that?
Maybe
Maybe they
can
float because they have balloons inside of them.
Say, you might be onto something there.
I like when he says It's the same exact as Professor Funnybone from the Mango Plumo games, which is Again, whenever I play Pajama Sam, it reminds me of Mango Plumo, and I know that's pretty
What do you
weird because
keep in the
probably
file cabinet?
Files, mostly. Not very interesting stuff, I'm afraid.
Oh. What did you say was in the file cabinet?
Just files.
I know Pajama Sam is much more famous than the Mango Plumo games, and the Mango Plumo games are a bit more heavy on the educational side, and also they're French-Canadian. They're a bit obscure, but my parents bought them for me when I was a kid, and I didn't play the Pajama Sam games until I was an
I
adult.
beg your pardon?
Never mind. We were
Anyway, let me
expecting
take a
someone
sip of
else.
coffee.
Just dust around the picture frames for now. You can vacuum later when we've finished.
Dust. But I...
Perhaps we should try to come up with more questions for the employee quiz while we wait for Mr. Hafford.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Who played the monster in the original movie version of Frankenstein?
That's not a very businesslike question.
It was Boris Karloff.
No, I suppose not.
I would have got the job right then and there because I know it's Boris Karloff who played
We could ask them what the difference is between a Rubel and a
Frankenstein's
Rupee.
monster in the
You
original
mean
movie.
besides the spelling?
Here's another one.
God, I'm
I
having a
guess you're the
Starbucks
boss,
Frappuccino,
I'm the chairman of the board. Yes.
which I think they're disgusting.
guys
They have
don't
too
have
much sugar.
We should have
it's
something
also,
to sell,
like,
but there seems to be a little
I
problem
wanted to
getting
get
that
something
organized.
cheap, like get something from the
All
deli
in
instead
due
of a coffee
Excuse
store.
me, how come you have a hat in the middle of the
I don't
table?
know.
Oh, we're
Secretly-
putting our questions in it.
Always afraid of going
We're
broke.
making a quiz to give people when we interview them for jobs.
Say, you look pretty typical. How'd you like to help us test the questions?
What do I have to do?
Just pick questions out of the hat and see if you can answer them.
Oh, I just got it. Chairman of the
Go
board.
ahead and choose a question.
The main guy is a chair,
How many
and they're all
lockers are there
boards.
in
That's
the
really good.
Worldwide Weather locker room?
We haven't actually seen the World Wide Weather locker room because
No,
we've been
there are
exploring the
just three
office
lockers.
very thoroughly. And I love that. I love that
I wrote that
there's
question, and I don't think it was very fair.
this large portion of the game that's outside, and then there's this big portion of the game that's inside with all these rooms
I'm
to
ready to
explore.
go ahead with
And I
the
think that's
test.
really
All
satisfying.
right then. Go ahead
Sometimes
and
there's
choose a
nothing more
question.
satisfying than going into a big building and being able to explore all the different rooms.
How long before
Especially
you
like a
get
swanky
to
like office building.
Jamaica? The airline probably doesn't even fly to Jamaica.
That's one of my favorite
absolutely
lines.
correct.
It's, you know, oh, I love the little dance that he does.
Okay.
There's
Go
some
ahead
other
and
game
choose a
where
question.
What is kept
the main
in the
character does a
first
dance
room
like that.
of
I don't know,
the
maybe it's
warehouse?
Pajama
Hail.
Sam.
Yes. Hail is
Hail,
right.
we have seen, because the Hail warehouse, so it's right at the beginning of the game.
Try another one.
Okay.
Again, more characters from the first Pajama Sam
Yes,
game.
questions for the employee quiz.
We have the dancing furniture from Darkness's house.
Well, how about this? What was the name of the bus in the movie Once More Griselda?
Can't you think of
I don't
any
even know that
questions
movie.
aren't
What's
about
Once
movies?
More
What
Griselda?
for?
Once
Yeah.
More
Dream
Griselda.
on, man.
At night, when I come out, everybody's asleep. At night, when I come out, everybody's asleep.
Once More Griselda. I can't even find it. Might just be a. It might just. Oh god, my stutter's coming out. It might just be a made-up movie. That's the thing. I was trying to explain to my girlfriend that when I get really anxious, I just restart sentences over again, over and over again. I'm just wired differently. Like the part of my brain that tells me what words to say is like wired differently from other people, I think. I think doing Helium Lemon actually has been good training for me, just speaking and improvising and being comfortable as a public speaker. You know, the introverts are always afraid of public speaking, but I'm not, honestly. If I know my shit, you know, I can get up in front of a crowded room and say, "Alright everybody, this is Pajama Sam 2,
With sunshine.
made in 1997 by Ron Gilbert and Humongous
Use
Entertainment.
with caution.
And this is why it's an amazing game, because there's this trash can in the game that says, you know, Baltimore is one of my favorite cities." Actually, let's start putting the puzzle piece together. Oof, I'm having a bit of a caffeine rush. I love coffee, I really do. Sometimes it feels like I can't start my day without it, but I'm also considering doing a coffee fast, because I just sometimes, oh god, I just don't feel good afterwards. So I was thinking of like maybe doing like no coffee February, which is not a thing, I mean, but I just made it up, so it's fine. We are almost at February. It's crazy to think that it's almost February and I still haven't even gone back to school yet, which, speaking of things that I'm not looking forward to, I'm not looking forward to going back to school. So pray for me, y'all, but it's going to be an interesting
Another one.
second semester of my master's degree. Let's hope I make it through. I mean, you know,
Hey, I found one.
I've talked to my girlfriend and I've been like, hey, I might not graduate. And then I've been like, you know, she's like, oh, once you graduate, and I'm like, graduate or drop out.
Hey, I found
And
one.
she's like, stop talking so negative, and I'm like, it's something I'm considering. I don't know.
I'm Pajama Sam.
How do you do? I'm J. Langston III. You may call me Langston.
Okay, Langston. You can call me Sam.
With pleasure.
What's in this big book you've got?
Just snowflakes.
That's a lot of snowflakes.
It is a lot of
Everyone ever made, actually. It's not a very exciting read.
How come you have to look at all those pictures of snowflakes?
They're quality control. No two snowflakes can ever be alike, you know.
So you have to check every one to be sure they're not?
I'm afraid so.
How long does it take you to check through enough snow to make the snowball?
I'm working as fast as I can. This isn't normally my job, you know. I'm the section supervisor.
I think
Alright,
snowflakes should always be this big.
so the Pajama Sam games are randomized every time you load a file, or not every time you load a file, every time you start a new game. So you'll get slightly different quests to do, slightly different variations on sort of the same quests. That snowman right there, he had like a cucumber for a nose, or zucchini or whatever, instead of a carrot. If he has a carrot for a nose, it'll be the carrot character from Pajama Sam 1. The, like, beatnik guy who's, like, interested in politics. The machine's out of apple seeds, but you can make bananas, cucumbers, eggplants, and it'll tell you how much sun to add, how much rain to add. Now I'm doing the eggplant one because there's a bit of dialogue that I really like that you only get from the eggplant one. It's a nice tree. I mean, it's probably the same tree every time. Oh.
Wow, that's fast! I didn't think eggplant grew on trees.
Do they?
Eggplant. Yuck. Nobody likes these except my brother Mark.
Nobody likes these except my brother Mark. They are a plant species in the nightshade family. That's interesting. I didn't know that. They grow on... Let's see, do they grow on a vine? They have flowers. So yeah, they grow on a flower plant.
Oh, what's this? They'll be after me gold.
Anyway, that's one of the puzzles. You have to make a rainbow in order to make a leprechaun appear in order to get coins for the vending machine. I think that's a stupid puzzle, but it's actually, now that I think about it, it's not such a stupid puzzle. And then here's some of the other things you can make. You can make a tornado, you can make a hurricane. Let's make a hurricane real quick. Oh, this one song is the song that plays every time you finish a level in Pajama Sam Lost and Found, which is that like weird arcade game version, arcade game in the Pajama Sam series. Okay, whatever. So, thanks for watching this episode of Pajama Sam 2. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care and have a lovely afternoon, or evening, or morning.